just levitate.
Hey guys, check it out. We got Bandai's high grade 144 scale Gundam EX from Gundam Requiem of Vengeance. So yeah, so you guys can see it's gonna be coming out this year supposedly, and here is the Gundam. I have to say, it looks a lot like the EC8 in some cases. It's really interesting. I mean, the shield is a design that pretty much incorporates the original shield design here in the middle, but the rest is, I don't know, it's pretty weird. The beam rifle here as well. But I do like the backpack, and like I said, the face reminds me of the EC8. And here you can see from the back, you can see that it has a Gatling gun, it has 3 beam sabers here on a rack. Very interesting looking Gundam, honestly. I can't say if I love it or I hate it yet, but it looks interesting. It's just a high grade, so let's keep going because there's more stuff to cover. Of course, we got the high grade 144 scale ZAKU 2 SOLARIs from Gundam Requiem of Vengeance as well, and it's a fake looking ZAKU with the normal ZAKU beam rifle. The shoulder pad is kind of weird because we're normally used to the spikes, but these spikes are like little stubs there. Kind of weird. He also has horns on it, and the shield is super big. And here you can see that the shield looks like it has beam sabers on it, so it's gonna be like a beam shield thing that he's gonna slash. And he also has his He-Hawk here. But there's a lot of detailing on this guy. The only thing is that I don't know. I haven't looked up on Gundam Requiem of Vengeance, so I'll have to look that up. But as you guys can see here, we got some Metaverse, and of course we got the build Metaverse Gundam Double O Command Quanta Desert Type. So this one is around $15 US, should be out by July of this year. And as you guys can see here, very interesting looking. I'm not a fan of the legs. Obviously the paint scheme is, it looks like a Magna Corp version of the Quantum. Even has missiles here, has this red thing here on the back. I'm guessing that's the sword. Yeah, that's the handle for the sword. It has the shield. The shield kind of looks like sand rocks a little bit. I think these are weapons as well. You can see the beam rifle here, which looks straight out of the Magna Corps one. And here you can see it from the back. So it has brown, this lightish brown on it, and this red here for the circles, which actually look pretty nice. So, oh, even the shield has a beam rifle here on the bottom. Very interesting. Very interesting. Oh, it's a heavy machine gun. It's not a beam rifle, it's a heavy machine gun. It joins the lineup as a kit in the iconic desert color scheme from the series. Okay. Missile launcher, the arm shield. I don't like the face. That yellow that they're using here, it looks like mustard. But here you can see the shield and everything. And the sword. It's nice. Not a lot of fans. But this is high grade. You got the command sword. That's what they're calling it. He has combat knives. So, still, interesting design. Not something that I will go out and buy, but still, nice to see it. Of course, we got more 144 scale high grades also coming out in July for around $20 US. Gundam Amazing Barbados Lupus. So, Gundam Amazing Barbados Lupus edition, and as you guys can see here, it's pretty much a red Barbados, but with wings on the back from the looks of it. And here's another look at it from the back. You guys can see that it has these arms here. or claws, and it has this tail, and you can see that it has these wings there or thrusters. As you guys can see here, the body and booster can be detached or combined. Okay, I gotta say, it looks good in the red. It looks good here. I mean, maybe throwing a few more colors here and there to break up the red, but it looks pretty nice. And this is the combination, you know, the booster. So here you can see the mace. The grip can be open. You can see it. The barrel can be detached and rotated 90 degrees increments. Okay, interesting. You got it in firing mode. So you guessing this is also supposed to be firing. The combined weapon made with the booster and mace can be recreated, so you can combine them, make this weapon here, which it looks to be like a beam rifle. Oh, the display base is also included. I like that they're doing this, that they're including these type of bases, which is great. The booster can be moved. Okay, so you can move them around. The mace can be mounted on the back as well. And the claws on the arms have opening, closing, rotating gimmick. Okay, so that's cool. The tail blade has been recreated with wires. Oh, so it has the wire there and you can move it around. That's cool. That's awesome. I gotta say, this one looks pretty nice. Like I said, maybe if you change the colors up a little bit, maybe I would consider it. But still, it's a nice looking Gundam. It's a nice little idea that they did there. So, off we go to Figuarts Standard Amplified. Yeah, you guys know who it is. September of this year for 5,000 yen, around 45 US dollars. And there you go, boom. So as you guys can see here, I think he had like he had the smaller wings, and now they make them bigger with this nice pattern to it. That actually looks like it's a translucent color plastic to it. Here are the white wings, looking great. The guns, of course, which are now cannons instead of Gatling guns. Machine guns, I have to say. But the rest of it looks pretty spot on to what it should look like. So here's a look at it. Oh, it's not translucent plastic from the looks of it here. But mind you, see that it says CG. It's actually a CG image. It's not the actual model kit that we're seeing here. So don't expect the colors to match the same in the model. Expect it to look a lot more shinier. And some areas that you're gonna have to paint. Of course, he has the spikes here on the shoulder pads. He has those big claws, man. Those claws are huge. And of course, the guns are on the back, and you can see that there's gonna be some swivel to them, so they're gonna have articulation. These joints look really familiar. I wonder if they're using the same one Steel Jag is using on it. It's high grade, but the Infinitism one. And here you can see it in a pose. You can see how the guns are attached here to the back. These wings look like they do have some type of articulation. Doesn't look like these fingers have articulation. Oh, actually they do. They do. Check it out here. Okay, so they do. They're all fully articulate. Wow, that's great. Again, these are all CG images. You can see that they can fire these whatever they're gonna be, spears or whatever they are, or you know, the kunais, probably scorpions. Get over here with the wires on them, which is cool. Here you can see that the guns actually do have the extended barrels, so I'm guessing you can have them normally, you know, and spray and pray. And then you can have them like this. Remember, this is amplified. Amplified is not supposed to recreate the original design. It's supposed to be this altered design. So it's looking great, honestly. Check out the articulation here. It looks like it has a ball joint for the ankle. The tail, I want to see more of this tail. See if they show it off. Again, this pose looks great, honestly. Looks great. especially if you paint this guy, it's gonna look so darn good. Here you can see the tail, how it's segmented into parts. I don't know if I'm a fan of that, but hey, they have to find a way to make it work, right? So that's it. I gotta say, looks good and everything, but again, these are CG images, so we'll have to wait for the real product. So let's see, because we got one more thing here. Boom. This is from Gundam Universe. This is from Gundam Requiem, and this is Gundam EX. So this is the EX Gundam. That's the one we saw earlier. So this is the EX Gundam, as you guys can see it here, in figure form. So that's pretty cool that you get to see in figure form. Sadly, it's just one image, but we already saw the high grade over here. So yeah, it's just the sign. So the EX Gundam, but we got one more thing. Boom. Yes, the Figma link. Here's the Kingdom figure went up to pre-order. By the way, Hobby Link Japan does not carry the DX version. They only have the normal version, so I had to go to AmiAmi. Go to AmiAmi's website and you can pre-order the DX version. I did. I got it pre-order, which is great. $115 US, by the way. But let's take a better look here. As you guys can see here, in the adventure, we have a variety of tools in hand. And it gives you all the information, you know, the Sonai device, the effect parts, the DX, of course, the sword and the shield. Man, how good the sword and the scabbard look, and the shield. Man, this figure just, it has so much win. You know, the hood here, the key item of this installment, the game also features a main visual cape portion. Is made of cloth and allows you a variety of display options. Be sure to check out the detail, Raru's arm, as well torn sleeve. So yeah, it comes with the cape here. This cape, it did not specify if it's gonna have wires inside it or not, because you see pictures like this, you're like, oh, it's gonna be moving and stuff. Yeah, it's made of fabric, but that is not specified. I haven't been able to find the information. Another thing is Raru's arm, like the detailing on it is pretty awesome, especially the torn champion's leather there. By the way, this is only for the DX version, and you can see that it also has the rings, the nails, everything looks great. Amazon Japan will also have them, by the way. Of course, it comes with the rock hammer. I can see how people are saying, oh, why the rock hammer? And like, you know, this is the first one. This is the first one, so don't worry. Once we get Zelda and Ganondorf, I'm pretty sure we're gonna see a few more fused weapons. Heck, he might get a weapon pack at some point. Now, it doesn't say if you can attach them or detach them. I'm guessing not. It would be interesting if you could, honestly. Of course, we got the SN effect parts, as you guys can see here, the ripples, so you can have him coming out of the house or anything you want. That's really awesome that they included this. I do wish they would have included another one so you can see you can attach the legs, and I like how it has the little peg there. So yeah, you just pop him in there and he's gonna be safely there tucked in, which is great. Of course, the shield, which looks great, and the rocket. And the other thing is, check out the detailing on the rocket. Everything, just so much detailing with the effect parts. And of course you got the shield, but one thing they didn't specify is how do you attach it? Is the rocket gonna have a little hole where you attach it here, or is it gonna be magnetic? That has not been addressed, sadly, but man, it looks great. Just check out the detailing here on the shield, the effect part as well. That looks awesome. Of course, you got the construct bow, which is the normal construct bow, by the way, is number in the Hyrule Compendium is number 466. That's the number item. It's the only one. If you think this is another bow, if you might be confirming for the Mighty Construct Bow or the Sonai Bow, but no, it's the one that actually has 5 damage. Another thing here that I didn't notice in the videos that I did earlier, he does come with the arrow, by the way, no string, because that's how Figma does it, no strings on their bows, is this part here of the tunic. Do you see how it takes the shape? That's how soft that plastic is. So that's pretty awesome. So I'm guessing this guy will be able to horseback, to ride a horse. And yeah, when I get mine, I will be testing it February, by the way. And they did change the release date from January to February, which is I'm okay with. The paraglider, which you can see he's just holding on there, which is great. And those joints here have to be strong for the paraglider. But remember, a neat little trick is that the way they're gonna do it is that this is what you don't have to do. Don't attach anything on the paraglider. No, what you do is just attach the articulated stand to the actual figure, and then you display like this. Because if you attach it here, the weight might be too much, or maybe you didn't put the wrist joints properly, the hands properly on the wrist joint, and he's gonna fall down. You just attach it to the stand, and that's it. So as you guys can see here, it's the ordinary design. It's plastic, it's not fabric. I wish it was fabric, so that way people could make their own if they had the skills, and maybe get them on Etsy, you know, and have different ones. But I think this is pretty good. Now, don't expect this part to be removable. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be glue in there or molded in there, so we're gonna leave that alone. And by the way, you can see that the hands are attached here, and it's gonna be 230 millimeters with long, 230 mm. That is 9.0 inches long. Really? This is 9 inches? Or maybe wide. Total length is approximately, yeah, total length. Oh, damn. And of course we got the gallery here, which, look at that, that looks great. Link taking a knee. I'm pretty sure he can go a little bit lower, but still pretty nice. That's actually the pose from the game. Remember, you can't have the hood up. Like I said before, maybe we'll get another version of maybe the archaic tunic, or Zelda, or Ganondorf, or weapons pack that's gonna include more stuff. But again, the knees look awesome. Check it out here, looking all heroic. That looks great, man. Look at the bow, how good that looks. Just how good the detailing on this guy is. Here you can see him paragliding, which looks great. Rocketing up. It's awesome. And again, I know people are not gonna like the back of the knee legs, but that's just how they have to make it, so it works. I mean, at least it's not like Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess, is it? Or no, it's the Skyward Sword one that has the big hole here on the back. That was the first one, and I have it. I own both of them, Skyward Sword and Twilight Princess, and I love them. Check it out here, coming out. That looks great, man. This can get really darn creepy, if you know what I mean. You can see at the with the stick rock. It's just, he looks so great in motion, man. He looks so great in motion. The faces and the hair looks great. And here you can see everything. So the paraglider is pretty big. You can see the next to the shields, of course. It's the arm. So this is everything you're getting the DX version. The normal version, you're just getting the sword. I mean the Master Sword, the scabbard, and the shield. And I think nothing else. I think all the other stuff is for the DX version, if I remember correctly. So yeah, the normal version is just gonna be this. But he looks great. Look out, guys. People, I don't know why people hate this face. It's Link. Come on, he has already been through a lot. Give the guy a break. Let him smile. He doesn't even get a kiss from Zelda. He has saved her twice and he doesn't get a kiss. Come on. Third time's gonna be the charm. Nintendo, do that. But yeah. That's pretty much it, and that's the end here. You know, they also did a video of it. But so you guys can see here. Boom. That's gonna be your pre-order dates on Goodsmart Online web store. By the way, exclusive to Japan. Yes, that's why I had to go to AmiAmi. Hobby Link Japan does not have it available for you to pre-order the DX version. So you go to Goodsmart Online website, and sadly, yeah, they won't ship it overseas. Yeah, because it's only for Japan. So those are the pre-order dates on their website, but you can get the normal one pretty much in any other website. As you guys can see here, here's the normal one. But as you guys can see, this is pretty much all you're getting. No, it does show him with the hood, but here it doesn't have it. But, oh well, whatever. I already got mine. AmiAmi, yeah, they don't charge you until they get it. Honestly, I freaked out a little bit. I was like, oh man, how come Japan doesn't have it? Oh my god, what am I gonna do? And then I remember, idiot, you have an AmiAmi account fully stocked with everything, all the information filled out and everything. You just have to get it from there. So I went there and I got it. I put the pre-order. So yeah, I could see the DX version selling off really fast. So up to you guys. I say normal version is around $67 US. The DX version is 115. Obviously the DX version is the way I'm gonna go. Like that's why I've done with everything Figma that has a normal version of the DX version. I always go with the DX because you get everything. And those DX versions, yeah, they're pricey, but I'd rather get everything in one shot than just waiting, because if they would have released this link separately, like there was no DX version, then all the accessories would have gotten released later on for around $30. But yeah, I just like the DX versions. I like how everything's in there. But they have gotten pricey. But again, this comes out next year in February. There's more than enough time. So yeah, I'll definitely, guys, I'm really happy that I was able to get it. So go and check it out and get your hands on it if you can. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time.